where are we going?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, we just drove through Colorado National Monument, but where are we going? We're going to check out a place we've never been before. We just drove through Colorado National Monument, and now we're heading back to Rattlesnake Canyon, huh? It's supposedly one of the highest concentration of arches outside of Moab, Utah. Yep. It's Mother's Day, so Lydia wanted to come check this out, so that's where we're going. Gonna check out somewhere new, driving the Jeep back. The road so far is super smooth, and apparently there's on the sign it says high clearance, 4-wheel drive only, the last little section, so we'll see how high clearance that actually means. So far the road's been really smooth 2-track type road, so not bumpy.
Howdy, partners.
Howdy, partners. Is that your new saying? While most of our content lately has been focused on rock crawling, we still love to get out and explore the back roads in our Jeep Wrangler. From here it just kind of looks like canyon country forever. Really cool slick rock canyon. What do you think, Ems? We're explaining what we see.
Oh, I see trees.
Trees? You don't see any arches? Not yet. This is the part of the trail where they warn people that a high clearance 4x4 vehicle is recommended. And what I think they mean by that is a more truck or SUV type 4x4 vehicle, and not some of these low all-wheel drive type cars that you see these days. Overall, this is one of the smoothest 4-wheel drive roads I've been on in Colorado. Right here there's a few bumps a low clearance type vehicle could scrape on, but overall any 4-wheel drive vehicle should be able to drive through the section easily. After we park, we start hiking back to the arches. It's not a very far hike till you start seeing arches, and the views are awesome. If you've been to Arches National Park recently in Moab, Utah, you see how just insanely busy it is these days. They even have a new reservation system because there's so many people trying to go there. It's awesome that there's still places like this that you can go drive out to and get away from all the crowds and just literally explore on your own. This is the first arch we ended up walking up to and noticing. This was really cool seeing it from the top, looking down into it. There were a few other people out there, but it was nice that you can sit there and take pictures and stuff without other people being in your pictures. We're not very avid hikers, but we like to hike around a little bit if we take a 4-wheel drive trail to somewhere that's interesting, and we'll spend some time hiking around. We made sure to bring lots of extra water for the dogs, and the kids had their water packs on their back. This is the second arch that we walked up to. It's sure made for some amazing views, and it's a long way down to the bottom. Kinda gave me vertigo a little bit standing anywhere near that edge. I sure didn't want the kids and dogs too close to that edge either. There's a lower trail that looked longer that wraps around all this that you can see the view from the bottom too. However, we didn't give ourselves enough time to kind of explore this area, and we just got a real brief overview of it. The wind was blowing so crazy that I wasn't able to talk to the camera because that's all you hear is the wind. It was seriously some of the worst wind I've seen this spring. So I just ended up doing voiceovers for this part. This just goes to show Western Colorado holds some amazing places. I had no idea there's this canyon filled with this many arches. I had heard about it, but I just never visited before. The second highest concentration of arches, right outside of Moab. This close to Grand Junction with all this red rock. It's hard to believe. One of these days we'll get back here and give ourselves more time to explore around. I noticed at the last second I nearly ran over this snake that was sliding across the road. I slowed down to let him pass and check him out. Is that cool, Maddie?